have you ever been so stuck in your career, stuck in your relationship, stuck in your life, stuck in everything that you just feel like nothing is moving? Like nothing at all is moving. So I was in that dark place of my life. The hardest thing is to wake up every morning, to drag yourself, to go take a shower, to move yourself, to go to a place where you know you're not happy, or where you know that when you come back home you're gonna be feeling worse or triple more than how you felt when you left home, and you have to do it every day and every day, every day and every day and every day. Like, guys, I literally, my heart couldn't take it. I could not take it. I had to just let go. I had to quit my job because I quitted my life. But I had to sit down and realize what is wrong. Why am I so ungrateful? What is it that is making me to be this sad? Because I was very sad. I was very sad to a point of not taking my life was never an option. Hey, don't think that it was never an option. But I didn't see the point of me having to do what I wanted to do. It's more like I would just sit at home and just chill. I would sit at home, chill, and I'll open my Bible and I'll be like, God, do you even care that I exist? God, like, guys, even the prayers that I made, they were so dumb and stupid because Lord, forgive me for the prayers that I've been saying. Oh Lord, like I would literally say prayers like, God, have you forgotten that I exist? Like, I mean if career-wise things, like, you know, if career-wise things don't go right, relationship-wise has to go wise. If relationship don't go wise, at least your health must be fine. If your health is not fine, finances must just be fine. Like for me, I just felt like everything was just going it was going south. Like everything was just going south. There was nothing that was positive. There was nothing that was positive in my life, and I knew that I needed to take charge of my life. I knew that I needed to stand in the gap for me and fight for me, because I am not a quitter, but I was quitting at that point and I needed to stand up. And many of us, maybe you didn't go through what I went through, or you're at that stage of feeling that your life is stuck. You feel like nothing is moving at all. And that's why I'm making these videos, because I'm sharing what I've experienced, and I hope it touches your heart and it heals you and you find healing. And if you don't find healing, at least try some of the things that have helped me, because I believe that it will help you as well. The first thing that I did was to realize that something is wrong with me and that I needed help. Acknowledge that I wasn't fine. Acknowledge the fact that I am not okay, and just acknowledge that I'm not okay, and that is fine for me not to be okay. Because if we can acknowledge the fact that we're not okay, then it's gonna be easy for us to be able to deal with what we're dealing with. The second thing was to actually see, what is it that I wasn't happy about? What is it that made me drove me to a point of I am not happy with my life? You know, I had to find out what was that thing, like what caused that thing to make me for me to be ungrateful about everything. And the third thing that I did was to start journaling. Like, guys, journaling is the good thing. Okay, I wrote Bonade. Journaling is a very good thing, and I love to journey because I read my Bible and I journey and journal. Okay. And I journal. So, and it has actually helped me a lot, because I write my feelings. I write what I'm feeling, what happened. And at the end of the day, I go back to my diary. I write my goals, my plans, everything in me. And I look at it, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, we have achieved that. Like, I started, because I was starting to be ungrateful about my life, about what was happening in my life. Like, imagine the stuff that I've achieved, but I was so ungrateful. And I remember one lady came to me and said, yo Bona, like, I wish. And I looked, that's the day when I actually woke up from my negativity and started being appreciative of what is happening in my life and being grateful for the small portion of blessing that God, okay, it's not a small portion, the big blessing that God has blessed me with, because God is faithful, God is good, and all the time, God is amazing. So yeah. One thing was that I was so dependent on this specific person who I loved, who loved me dearly, but I think somehow I was so dependent on this personal being who existed at that time, but now they do not exist anymore because things have ended. I don't know why I'm celebrating. It's not a celebrating mode, but I needed to take charge of the fact that I cannot depend on a specific being to make me happy. And many of us, what I have literally realized is the fact that many of us, we depend on other people to make us happy. And when my eyes opened, then this specific being was actually the reason for me to smile, the reason for me to be like, ah. But when the person was gone, I was so sad, broken, and crying all the time, which is not a good thing. But what your girl here did was she had to be the reason for her happiness. So I am my smile keeper. And how did I become my smile keeper? Was the fact that I realized that girlie, you're not happy. Because I think somehow what made it more worse was the fact that I was dependent on this being. Whenever something was happening in my life which was just so negative, which was just so what was so negative, I will always have someone to talk to. But when the person was no longer there, it was becoming harder and harder and harder. So I also had to find a way to talk to myself, be my friend, because I realized, okay, I was so invested in this being, my emotions were invested in this person, then I was invested in making me happy. And I became my own best friend. How did I become my friend? Writing, talking to myself, telling myself every day if something is bad happens, I always say, I don't want stress, I don't want negativity. I then started hating being around negative people or being with someone who's so too negative or thinking too negative. Like, I'll always write positive things about myself and always try to find if I couldn't say how I'm feeling, I had to learn how to say I am not happy, this and this is not good. Like, I had to learn to talk, basically, because I was the person who was not it's not easy for me to literally open up to people, even my family. I'm not that person. So I had to teach myself to say hello, I'm not okay, because I had to acknowledge that it's okay not to be okay. As for tuning, I hope this have helped you. Please don't forget that you are the most important person ever. You are the most important being and you matter the most. Your happiness comes first. There is no other place than this place, because this place is glorious, this place is awesome, and that place, it is your happy space. Find your happy space, find your own happiness. Then this month of love, let's celebrate life, let's celebrate ourselves, let's celebrate love, let's celebrate it let's be kind to ourselves. Let us love ourselves dearly, so that the next person that comes to us, they find us a full package of love. I love you. Please continue supporting, please continue subscribing, and yeah, we'll see you on the next upload. You are more than welcome to comment down below, and we continue with the convo. And you guys, you are more than welcome to ask me anything that you want to know about me. I am willing to share anything. We are at our happy spot.